Nepal is considered as a country with the second largest availability of fresh water. 8 out of the 10 largest peaks in the world are situated here, with its Himalayan range spanning roughly around 1,000 miles from east to west along the border of China. These snowy peaks are not only the political boundary between Nepal and China along the north, but are also the source of water for the majority of the people on the southern face of the Himalayan range. It is also the water tower to some of the largest river systems in the world, such as Brahmaputra and the Ganges, providing water to nearly 1.4 billion population residing in the Indian subcontinent. As we head south of these massive Himalayas towards Nepal, despite various potentials, these water sources are not being properly harnessed. People residing along the banks of these meandering rivers constitute some of the poorest people in the world, with problems associated with food insecurity, malnutrition, lack of proper drinking water, and sanitation, among others. Due to lack of access to modern technologies, people living along the bank of these rivers are facing tremendous water shortage, and in most of the places they are left with merely the option to watch these huge rivers flow away. Farmers express frustration on the fact that they can only see water but cannot use it.
अब हामीलाई चाहिँ यो नजिकैबाट तलबाट चाहिँ तामाकोशी निरन्तर रूपमा बहिरहेको छ, पानीको बहाव रहिरहेको छ, तलतिर पानी चाहिँ डुबेर मर्ने वा बगाएर जाने किसिमको पानी छ, तथापि पनि हामीले चाहिँ त्यो पानीलाई सही तरिकाले सदुपयोग गर्न नपाउँदा हामी चाहिँ सिंचाइको अभावमा चाहिँ छौं सर.
Due to lack of simple technologies, thousands of hectares of these fertile land entirely depend upon rainwater of monsoon season. With monsoon already showing a lot of changes due to climate change, farmers express concern about drought and lack of water for irrigation.
पानी नआएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि अब खोला नाला सब सुकियो. अहिले कमिलो हेर्न थालेछ हाम्रो यो फाँटको मुहानमा. त्यत्रो नदी उहाँ बहेर गइरहेछ, हाम्रो यत्रा फाँट सुकेर गइरहेछन्. अनि अब यही सिंचाइको नै हाम्रो यहाँ अभाव छ.
In order to tackle these growing challenges, technologies such as solar lifting could be a solution to these farmers. It is in this premise that this current project is being envisioned. The concept of this project is to use solar-powered pumps to lift water from these mega rivers and distribute the water for drinking, irrigation, and sanitation purposes. Farmers express the possibility and potentials of solar lifting in the area. Location selected for this project is Ramechhap district, which is one of the most driest districts in the entire mid-hills of Nepal. Wide valley with southern slopes, obstruction of monsoon clouds by the Mahabharat range on the south are the two major reasons for its increased problem associated with drought. Climate change has also directly impacted the district.
नदी बिना त हाम्रो जीवन सम्भवै छैन सर. अब अहिलेसम्म हामीले माथि पाखामा पनि पानीको मूल्यहरु केही छैन. 10-12 वर्ष भयो पानी आउन छोडेको. बर्खामा 1-2 झर पानी आउँछ, त्यसबाट केही हुँदैन. अनि त्यही भएर हामी नदीको किनारमा आएर बस्नु बाध्य छौं.
In Ramechhap, Sano Aap village, located between Manthali and Khurkot, has been selected. This area has the potential, but lags interventions that would benefit the farmers. There are about 53 households in this village with a mixed bag of social and economic status. This project aims to select farmers that are both needy and are also interested in commercialization of their agriculture. The selected village has a southeast-facing terrain, as a result of which ample amount of solar energy is available throughout the year, which can be used by solar panels to pump water.
यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ हामीलाई एकदम अगाडिदेखि नै अब बिहान उज्यालो हुने बित्तिकै घामको
प्रकाशहरू आइसकेको हुन्छ त्यो भएर पनि हामीलाई एकदम सुविधा हुन्छ र सोलर राख्दाखेरि हामीलाई घामबाट चाहिँ एकदम चलाउने धेरै सजिलो हुन्छ र विद्युत महसुल तिर्न पनि हामीलाई पर्दैन जति लागत अगाडि लागेको हुन्छ र त्यो लागत लागिसकेपछि पछाडि फेरि न्यून महसुलहरू चाहिँ तिर्नु पर्दैन हामीले
During the preliminary assessment, a total of 10 farmers were identified who could take part of this piloting. By joining hands and to ensure ownership of the project will aim to share certain costs from the farmers, mostly in the form of unskilled labor, mainly to help enhance ownership towards the project. Now, a little bit about the plant scheme. In this drought-impacted terrain, a central location common to these farmers will be selected, where a reservoir system will be installed. By using solar pump, water will be pulled from the river and filled into this reservoir. Distribution channel will be made to ensure that these selected farmers will take turns in getting the water. Depending upon the success with fundraising, the project aims to install either a concrete structure or plastic tanks for reservoir and distribution. The water will be for mainly two purposes. Currently, not only the household member, particularly the women, are travelling nearly 2 hours to get water, but they are also consuming water directly from these rivers.
के गर्नु बाबु म बुढी मान्छे हुँ बोर्लिङ छ तल देखेको त्यहाँ म जान सक्दिनँ
यो पानी केको लागि प्रयोग गर्नुहुन्छ पिउनको लागि नै हो
पिउनुको लागि
अनि यतिकै लगेर पिउनुहुन्छ कि उमाल्नुहुन्छ केही शुद्धिकरण गर्ने विधि केही गर्नुहुन्छ
अब यतिकै बाबु के गर्नु
अनि पाइपबाट आउँदैन गाउँमा
आउँदैन बाबु घर चाहिँ माथि हो
अनि यहाँबाट पानी लिएर जान कति समय लाग्छ कति मिनेट
नानी म बुढी मान्छेलाई त 1 घण्टा 1.5 घण्टा के गर्नु
During the monsoon, the situation is even worse, as these rivers turn gold with sand and soil. This project aims to solve this severe water crisis of the village. The project will install 3 community taps that stand in different locations from where villagers can fetch water. These taps will be fed from the reservoir tank. The second idea is to provide water for irrigation. Recent completion of the Kurkot Bridge has reduced the road distance between the village with Kathmandu market by nearly 6 hours. This has already shown impacts as farmers have upscaled the production of high-value crops. They have slowly started to build plastic tunnels for vegetable farming and have been growing vegetables like tomatoes, potatoes, cabbage and other leafy vegetables.
अब जुन कि अहिले मैले यहाँ 3टा टनेलहरु निर्माण गरेको छु यसबाट लगभग वार्षिक लगभग 60-70 हजार आम्दानी हुने गर्छ यो भन्दा बढी अझ आम्दानी हुने थियो तर सिंचाइको व्यवस्था नभएको कारणले समस्या आएको छ भने यत्रो चाहिँ ठुलो यहाँ प्लटिङ लगभग 8-9 रोपनीको प्लटिङ यो बाँझो यहाँहरुले देखिरहनु भएको छ यो सिंचाइको अभावको कारणले भएको हो.
They say that if irrigation facilities can be ensured, increased production would also encourage young generations to switch back to farming and would also partially help in checking the out-migrating population from the village.
अहिले पानी यहाँ भइजेको भए हामीले यो पानी यो सिंचाइ गर्न पाएको भए जस्तो हाम्रा भाइ छोरा भतिजा कुनै बाहिर जानु पनि पर्दैन थियो सर यहीँबाटै हामीले यसो एउटा व्यावसायिक रूपले हामी तरकारी खेती गर्न सक्ने छौं भन्ने कुरो मलाई चाहिँ महसुस भएको छ सर.
Women are in particular very excited about this project as they can directly relate agriculture with their household income and prosperity.
लाई के भन्छु भने अन्न खेती नै ठुलो कुरा हैन तरकारी खेतीबाट पनि हामीले पुरा आम्दानी लिन सक्छौं अब तरकारी खेतीबाट चाहिँ के फाइदा हो र चाहिँ हामीलाई पैसाको नि खाँचो हुँदै रहन्छ ऋण काट्न जानु पर्दैन अब हामीले अब गरेदेखि महिलाले पनि गर्न सक्ने रहेछ अब पुरुषले नै मात्रै गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने त छैन नि.
It is believed that with the installation of the project, household incomes could go high, particularly from vegetable production and sales. By using non-conventional irrigation such as drip and sprinkler, water use efficiency will also be ensured. This project could act as a pilot demonstration site for other river corridor landscapes that have since time immemorial faced severe water crisis despite being so close to huge rivers. Innovations like these could bring long-term and sustainable solutions as the country paves its way to ending hunger, malnutrition, hand-in-hand fighting the impacts of climate-related stress.